Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode 4 of this Pokémon Ruby Nuzlocke. In the last episode, if you haven't watched it, I'd probably go see it now, because I'm about to spoil it in 3, 2, 1. Okay. So in the last episode, we lost our starter, Eco, to this vagabond trainer over here. Look at him, he's running around, he doesn't have a care in the world, and he doesn't know the pain that he has caused us. So yeah, we had our first death, so I've trained up to level 10, because I need to have a safety net now. I need to have that, because I can't afford to lose anything. Looking back, I'm surprised, like, Ziggy was able to take it really well, being like 4 levels below. It was just, like, we would have been fine if it wasn't a critical hit. It's just the same as the Elite Four in Crystal. But here we are, we've got Ziggy. They've learned Headbutt now, Ziggy and Casper, which is great. And we've got Fitzgerald as well, who nearly killed Eco to start with, but then we got it back. So that was fun. So we're just gonna go on. I think, like, what we need to do is we need to catch, speaking to my homeboy James, shout out to him. I was speaking to him yesterday, and he was saying you need to get a Shroomish in this forest, which is a grass type. It evolves into Breloom, which is like grass and fighting, which would be really good to get. It's nice and bulky. I think it's got a lot of special defense, I think. So that would be amazing. But we're going to need to wait and see. I think you can still get Zigzagoons. You can get, like, Wurmples, which I guess we could do something with maybe. Maybe Seedots? I don't know if you can get them in the actual forest. Well, I think you would. That would make sense. You just need to wait and see, I guess. But, like, Headbutt is so powerful. But it's just what we're going to do for Roxanne if we get that far, I guess. Because we'll have our forest encounter, and then we'll have the route, like, I think it's like the route on the way to Rusturf Tunnel or Verdanturf Tunnel, whichever the one is there. And then we'll have the actual tunnel itself where we can get, like, a Whismer. Do I have enough Pokeballs? That's the question. Yeah. Oh, I picked up, like, when I was just training off camera, I picked up a lot of, like, items. So I've got, like, an Ultra Ball. I've got a King's Rock, which could be really good. Because just with that chance of flinching, that could be, like, so crucial at points. But we'll just have to wait and see. So we're in the Pelberg Woods. What patch of grass do I feel good about? I feel good about this one. Here we go. Here we go. What we getting? What we getting? That's like a Poochyena. Oh, it's a Wurmple. I like to try, like, test myself on, like, the sounds. So Wurmple, that's fine. I just really, this should be fine. That's good. I don't know, like, what defines how they evolve into Silcoon or Cascoon. I guess Silcoon and then Beautyfly would be better, because then we'd have a chance of getting, we'd be able to use Absorb for, I mean, it's going to be difficult because Rock's going to be super effective against anything, because, like, Bug and, well, it's going to be 4 times effective against either of them. No, it'd only be 2 times effective against Dustox, and 4 times against Beautifly. So, I mean, maybe if we used, like, lots of Growls or Tail Whips or something, then went in with Beautifly, it's going to be difficult. But we got a Wurmple. It's kind of difficult to name because it could be anything. I'm still not sure how it works. It's maybe like EVs or something. What are we gonna call it though? Wurmple. You can, like, split into. I'm gonna call it Viola. I think. Yeah. That's a nice name, because Viola is, like, an instrument, which is nice, and, like, Dustox and Beautifly are nice when they evolve, I guess. Like, I've gone past the point of when I try and nickname Pokemon, I just do whatever it feels right. But I mean, I suppose it doesn't really fit for like a guy that well, but guys play violas all the time. Yeah, it's fine. It's Pokemon. It doesn't matter as long as it's got a name. Because like as soon as you give anything, like anything you do at all, as soon as you give it like a name, like after like a while, it couldn't have been called anything else at all. I feel it's like when like you get given a name, like I've never had to, but if you gave it to like a newborn baby, like once you give it that name, like very rarely would it be like, oh, it should be called something else. That would be so much better. Yeah, I guess unless you're like Snoop Dogg and then you're not happy being Snoop Dogg anymore, so you've got to be like Snoop Lion, or I think he probably has a new name already. But we're going to train Viola up a little bit against all these bug trainers. I'm still kind of sleepy because it was the Super Bowl yesterday. Well, this morning, kind of. So, that was fun. I mean, it was a weird game because it was kind of, I mean, I was wanting, whoa, spoilers for the Super Bowl as well. Skip 2 minutes. 2 minutes and I won't talk about the Super Bowl anymore. But yeah, it was kind of weird because I wanted Cam Newton to win because they owned my Cardinals in the championship round. So I wanted them. I really like the energy he brings. Put back out Viola. I really like the energy he brings. So I was kind of hoping for him, but I was kind of like, Peyton Manning, you've done all this stuff. You can't really throw anymore, but I guess one more rodeo would be nice for you. One more rodeo. Like, they kept bringing that up, which kind of annoyed me. Like, when they won, like on the podium, it was like, is this your last game? Is pretty much what like 3 people asked him. And I was like, this is not the time for this. Just celebrate you've won. But Von Miller was so good. He did not give Cam a second at all. Whoever the Panthers like right tackle was pretty good on Ware, I think, on the other side. But yeah, just their right tackle got owned every single time, and they got no help from the guards either. So yeah, so Broncos won, another ring for Manning, which I guess is good. Yeah, it was a good game. It was really defensive. You were just waiting for the Panthers to do something because they were down 10-0. Then they took it back to 10-7 with Jonathan Stewart's touchdown. And then, like, that was it. They was just, like, they never got going. Oh, yeah, because all they needed was, what was the final score? 24-10. Yeah, I think they had a missed, like, field goal at one point. All you needed was, like, in those 8 possessions they maybe had when nothing was really happening. Maybe the Broncos got a couple of field goals. They just needed to have 2 good drives and get some touchdowns. Like, there were lots of, like, drops from the wide receivers. You can see, like, where Kelvin Benjamin would have been good to have. I'm kind of, like, most of you probably don't even care about this, but it was fun. It was fun game. Super Bowl is always good. And the halftime show was amazing. Love Coldplay. And I love how they had, like, the montage. And I think when they were doing, like, it was either clocks or, like, a bit of, like, Fix You. And he was, like, singing, like, Chris Martin was singing, like, different lyrics from, like, different songs, like Purple Rain and, like, Beautiful Day. And it was like, yeah! So, if anything, go and watch the halftime show, because it was really cool. Lady Gaga crushed it with the national anthem, which was great. I was really liking her, like, red, like, suit thing. It was looking pretty nice. This trailer is taking so long. Yeah, but it was good. This season was okay overall, but not like amazing. Like, I'm saying like a lot. I don't know if it's just because since the Cardinals were doing well, and like we're one of like the best teams, and I'm always like hypercritical of the teams that I support. So I don't know if it was that. So I assumed that the league as a whole was not as good because one of the teams I'm really critical about were doing so well. I don't know, but it's good. American football is fun, and now it's kind of sad that it's over for the year. Okay, so this guy is gonna have a Puchiana. This is when the story kind of starts. None one to be found. Hello, have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish? I wish I had. Around here, I really love that Pokemon. Oh no! I was going to ambush you, but you had to dawdle in Petalburg Woods forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You, Devon researcher, hand over those papers. You went really English there. Maybe that'll be the thing. The Team Magma will be a bunch of English mob guys. Magma can be like the mob and like... No, I feel like it should be like... Magma should be like... Yo, yeah, well, Magma should be like... I don't know what I'm saying. Magma, I guess, are gonna be like the English mob from now on, and like Aqua will be like... They can be like New York, like Mafia, like... Yeah, like... Yeah, like Sopranos, New Jersey, sort of. That'll be like the difference between them, if I remember. And just don't make everyone sound like Bane or Batman, which is my tendency. We should be fine against this Poochyena. The problem with that Taylor was just that we had nothing that could stop it in terms of Peck. Super effective against Eco. Couldn't really do that much with anyone else because they were so low level. It was just a nightmare. Viola's level 6. One more level and we get an evolution. Crazy. You're kidding me. You're tough. Sorry, person. Good, you've got some nerve meddling with Team Magma. Come about me again. Oh, I wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. And hey, we of Team Magma are also after something in Rustwood. I'll let you go today. My accents are not good. But he gives away so much information. He's like the standard, like, first grunt. It's like, oh, we got these big plans. I shouldn't really be telling you, but I want to seem like a big deal, so I'm going to let you know. It's a crisis. I love that the first time I played through, it was like, that little scene was like so like small, but it was like, it's a crisis, I've got to go. And it was like, whoa, stuff's going down. I love them. I keep forgetting the music, like, in this one. I don't know if they had it in earlier ones, but like every so often you'll hear like the growl of like a Pokemon, which you can find in the area. It's so cool. It's like, look, there's actually a thing over there. Nincada. Nincada, I never... Oh, we got an item. I've never really gotten behind Nincada as a Pokemon. I mean, that's what, like, every time I go through, like, a new game, just randomly, I'm chilling on the bus, and I'm in between books, so I'll just start a new game of Pokemon. I always, like, try and use things I've never used before, just to give them a chance, and just because I like to think that each Pokemon can be used in its own special way to be good. And while I'm not really into the whole, like, big competitive battling thing, I'm definitely not in that, because I don't really care so much about getting the right, like, strategy and stuff. I just play because it's fun. But I do like how there's, like, different tiers in that, so it does give, like, each Pokemon a chance to be relevant in some tier. But yeah, I just like to give them a chance. Like, I was speaking the other day, and someone was just like, oh, Shroomish, at least there are some. I wish you could catch it and give it to the guy. And be like, look, we like you. Here is a Pokemon. But they were like, I just get my 6, then I use them and level them up, and they're the only ones I care about. All other Pokemon are rubbish. I only like Charizard. And I was maybe like that when I was younger, but now that I've matured into a greater trainer and have watched season 1 of the TV show multiple times, I am now more akin to Ash's happy-go-lucky, let's just be friends and see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. Right, we're nearly there with Viola. This can be your... No, I'm scared of the Zigzagoon. I know how powerful mine are. Let's go with Ziggy. Ziggy. Let's go. But yeah, I'm still not sure what to do with Roxanne. Like, I guess now we could get, because there's like grass straight after this, but it's still part of the old route, so we can't catch anything new. A guy gives you Bullet Seed, which is a grass move, which would be good. I just don't know who could learn it. Oh well, Viola's gonna evolve. Let's see. This is when we find out. Are we getting a Beautifly or Dustox? because we get like the middle form here. I think that's Cascoon? I'm not sure. They look exactly the same. Yeah, that's Cascoon. Cool. So that means we're gonna get Dustox, which, well, it'll at least, it won't be like 4 times effective, so it can maybe. Wait, 104. Is it? 10. Yeah, because 103 is the one. Yeah. So it is the same route. Because 103 is the one, like, when you start, you've got 101, that town, then 103, then 102, then Petalburg, then 104, and this is part of that, yeah. Let's see. The thing is, if Zigzagoon can learn Bullet Seed, that would be great. Yeah. I just don't know. I don't know, like, we'll have to, like, assign berries and stuff, but I don't know. The main point, I don't know, it's about the damage that they can do to us rather than how much we can do to them, is my fear. Yeah, I need to wait and see. I need to go, I'm going to go straight now and try and catch something new. I'm not going to go in here because I'm not going to really be doing much stuff with the berries. I'm just going to chill. I'll come back and get these trainers when I'm leveling up later, because I'll need to level up for the gym. But this is Rustibur Town, Rustibur City. I think I'll stop this episode here. So today it's just been a bit of we've rebuilt the team. We've got some structure back. Leveling up was important. Let's see what item we've got. Protein, increase attack. Good. So we've got something. Sort of. I mean, they're all pretty, not weak, but their stats are not strong. I believe them to be strong in character, not in their statistics. But we'll need to see how we go. Next episode, we're going to try catch something up there. Probably get our Whismer as well. Just see if we can, what our strategy is going to be. We'll have a full party at least. Sacrifices might need to be made. We might need to do a needle and, well, needle we just kind of released, but we might need to do something. We need to wait and see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this episode. Thank you. Sorry for all the American football chat. But yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time. Take care.